Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning into the Silly Goose Sports Talk. I am Big T.
So,
I'm Skippy, and before we get into today's episode, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because it helps us be our latest take on the latest sports news. Alright, gentlemen, welcome.
How was y'all's
Welcome to
week?
another week.
good,
It was
good.
pretty good. Went camping, did school, opened a Catholic store, all that jazz.
Work. Church, football, work.
Work. That sounds like quite the week, Timmy.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon, give us your week review.
Nothing.
Football.
Football.
Nothing. Wait, when is your school? How's your school started
Oh
up
yeah,
yet?
well, school started, but
British doesn't go to school. That's crazy.
All right, but we do have a lot of football to cover as NFL got kicked off this weekend. The season kicked off with the Lions upsetting the Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, a lot of teams got upset that people thought would do good. It's a weird week.
Oh yeah, indeedy. So Skippy, let's what happened in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
So
what was it, 30-7 or something?
Listen, shut up. So we came into Sunday looking great, all right? Pickett was throwing well. We had a phenomenal preseason, and morale was pretty damn high.
Look. Preseason don't mean anything.
Right,
Huh?
we learned that.
Yeah, but so what do the Steelers do after looking so good? They lost 7-30 against the 40 freaking Niners.
Well, 49ers are like the best team in the league right now, it looks like.
Yeah, Brock Purdy is him.
Still. Pickett went 31 for 46, 232 yards, 1 touchdown, and two interceptions.
Yeah,
So very, very rough. Not a good start, but I mean, it is what it is.
Meanwhile,
now that I'm done.
Meanwhile, in
tell me about the Washingtons.
Oh,
right.
So
tell me about the commies.
All right, so the game kicked off with the Washington Commanders and the Arizona Cardinals trading punts. And on the next possession, Washington decided to drive down the field, being aided by a bunch of Arizona penalties where looks like these guys were trying to knock Sam Howell's head off. Brennan, you saw this.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, if this was the college football targeting days, you'd have 2 or 3 guys getting thrown out that game. But yeah, once the penalties got the good old Washington boys in the red zone, Sam Howell chucked a 7-yard dinger to Brian Robinson for the first touchdown of the season, and making the game 7-0. The Cardinals they responded with a field goal, and Washington ended up having a decent drive, making their way up. Doing stuff, they're trying to get back into business, trying to make it to the other side of the field. And Howell threw a pick to Collins. And but then the defense did a really good job holding Arizona to a field goal. And then Washington decided, after a nice drive, getting into the red zone, fumbling. Antonio Gibson, doing his thing, fumbling. Well, we do need to talk about Antonio Gibson. We need to bench that guy. Brendan, you had a take. You had texted that to me during the game. What was that about Chris Rodriguez, next running back?
Well, I don't even think we should really be splitting the stats right now. We should just feed them to Brian Robinson. And when we did run, it was only to Gibson, and it was rarely to Robinson. And I know it's in the game, when we gave the ball to Robinson, we were moving. We moved the ball. And I don't know why.
I think Rivera just really likes Gibson. I don't know why.
But the thing is, Gibson's not that good. He has Butterfingers.
Gibson had a good look, he had a good rookie year. and then everything fell apart in 2021. He started fumbling all the time.
Yeah.
Last year, I think he kind of like that problem kind of subsided a little bit last year, but this year it picked up a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he should be
So now
moved as like a.
Robinson should be that RB1, Rodriguez RB2, and Gibson could be that guy
Maybe
that comes
fullback. I don't know. Like Gibson's just
fullback.
not.
Maybe he's not big enough to be a fullback.
Yeah, it's true, but he's just not.
He's
just so annoying.
He's not the guy.
Yeah, and Logan Thomas needs to go. He choked 4 different. He dropped
Logan
4.
Thomas
One of them wasn't really his
passes.
fault. 3 of them he should have easily caught. I don't know why
Part of
he's
me
still on
wants
the
to
team.
say that it's early. I want to give Logan Thomas the benefit of the doubt because when he's healthy, he's really good. He had a bad game, but
Well,
maybe
he had one decent year, and that's when he was healthy.
yeah.
And then the rest of the time he got hurt. Then he came back. It was terrible. Got hurt again. Came back. Wasn't very good. And still hasn't been good. So.
What other tight ends do we have though? Cole Turner. I like Cole Turner. He's not the first top tight end. He's not going to be
Bates. Bates is. I prefer Bates.
I like John Bates, but he's more of a blocking kind of guy.
I know, but he's just like I think
he's there for the heavy set.
I know, but Cole Turner definitely made more clutch plays than Logan Thomas. I think Logan Thomas, he got 2 passes out of like 6 that were thrown to him.
His way.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, after that Gibson fumble, you had 3 consecutive punts, alternating like that, and then Washington got the ball back. Howell got a nice thing to Robinson doing his thing, scrambling up a bit. They starting to drive a little bit. And then Dotson gets him a nice completion. Then after one of those Logan Thomas drops, it looks like Sam Howell's just gonna eat it and get sacked, punt the ball away. But no, it's a fumble return touchdown.
Also, I saw there was one. So I noticed Sam Howell during the game. There was a couple like snaps when he was in shotgun, and he kind of just stood there. I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah, I saw that.
It kind of looked. One of the plays looked like he was like. It looked so fake. It looked like it was straight out of Madden. He literally took the ball and
those
sat there.
Those Madden plays where you're on defense and then the AI just breaks and the quarterback's just standing there.
That's what it was. He just stood still for like a total of 3 seconds and then let himself get sacked.
Sam Howell.
Which I was like, he did better than about 90% of the QBs this week. Like he did better.
He accounted for all these turnovers though. The pick, the fumble.
Well, one of them was tipped in the air.
Yeah.
Also, our offensive line is terrible.
Again. No, but those sacks, most of those sacks were not straight up on the offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, the one where he just stood there.
Yeah, but there were none of those where the O lineman guys just got completely run over.
Yeah,
you don't see that like you saw that last year.
Yeah,
so there's definitely some improvement. A little bit, at least.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't play terrible. He played mediocre, and he played better than Heineke or Wentz would have.
Look, I think we set the bar too high for Sam Howell this year.
Oh yeah, I mean,
look, at the end of last year, we were here thinking Sam Howell's going to be the next Peyton Manning, that he's going to be the next Tom Brady, Patty Mahomes, someone like that, but he's not. He could be a Phillip Rivers kind of game manager kind of guy, like an Alex Smith maybe, with a little bit of leg. I don't know. He was really good in college. Maybe we can see that again. I don't know. Time will tell, but it's too early to tell right now. It was just week 1. But after that fumble touchdown, one thing I will say that Howell does is he can regroup. Is after that drive, right after that, they ran into field goal range with less than a minute left and essentially kept the game within one possession.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's after that you have going into halftime. It was a 16-10. No, it was a 13-10 kind of ball game, keeping that game close. Beginning of the third quarter, you had the Cardinals getting themselves a field goal, then 3 punts. But the defense did its job right here as Montez Sweat ended up getting a nice sack, knocking the ball out. And who other than Deron Payne to pick that thing up right after that big deal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up getting the ball back, and then good old Sammy Boy runs it himself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then 2 more punts later, Washington's got the lead, and then the Cardinals then they're trying to drive. They're trying really hard to get back in the lead, and then Josh Dobbs fumbles, and who was it? Got it. Washington Anderson. I don't even know who Anderson is. He's someone on our defense. Got it. And then there's unsportsmanlike conduct call, and it was just enough for Washington to get into field goal range and then extend the lead. And then, then Arizona pretty much goes down without a fight, and then Washington pretty much runs the clock out, punts it to them, and the defense does its job at the very end. So, final score, Washington 20, Arizona 16. Very ugly game.
It was rainy. It was nasty.
Part of me wants to say a win is a win, but is it really?
Yes, a win is a win. It was week 1. It was
Yes,
nasty.
it is.
It was nasty. We're
So
going up against the Broncos next week.
That should be an easy win. Should be.
Look, if it wasn't for those turnovers, we win that game like 28-10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like maybe even like 35-13, something like that.
And a lot, like, Logan Thomas pulled a Kadarius Toney, bro. He just dropped everything. And
yeah,
I don't know. Ever since the Steelers game, he just has never been the same.
Yeah. I will say that we will be playing the Broncos next Sunday. That'll be the late game window. I don't know how confident I am for us against.
Wait, is it at 1 o'clock or 4
That's a
o'clock?
4 o'clock game because that's a West game.
Everybody gather around Mr. Gardner's phone. Watch the football game.
Oh, if it's a 4 o'clock game, then I'm not gonna go to youth group.
Bro has priorities.
Yeah.
And other games. We do have some other scary news here. The Bills-Jets game. Aaron Rodgers ended up tearing his Achilles and is out for the year.
I know.
He's probably out. Okay, listen. We went double talking. He's probably out for. This is probably the end of his career. Let's be honest.
Oh here. No, it's I was just thinking about that earlier today. It's definitely.
It's probably the end of his career.
41
as well.
years old.
He's old.
Yeah. I feel bad.
I mean, it's a shame to see him go out like this.
This is the end of his competitive career. I think he's gonna try to come back next year, but he's not gonna be the same.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a very good chance that I think he's gonna.
The Jets won yesterday, so like against the
Bills.
No.
The Jets did not win.
The
Bills lost. Josh Allen threw 3 picks to the same guy.
Okay, this is true.
Look, that was funny. That was funny.
That was funny.
Tibor, who's watching this, he picked Josh Allen in round 1. Who's laughing now?
I'm pretty sure he's still. Wait, did he lose? I didn't think he lost in fantasy.
He picked Josh Allen round 1, didn't he?
Yeah, he picked
very
Justin
brave.
Tucker. Like, 2 rounds later or something crazy like that.
I don't know. He's won. He's made it close to winning the league before.
Yeah, Josh Allen only scored 9 points.
Which is more than Joe Burrow did, and Joe Burrow did absolutely nothing.
Oh well, okay. All right. Let's talk fantasy. All right. So I was facing my my dad this week. I had Joe Burrow starting quarterback. He scored a massive number of 3.18 points. Thank you, Burrow. Very cool. Thankfully, my New Jersey defense scored 20 points, which is nuts. That was a very risky pick, but that's very cool. So I ended up beating my dad 82 to 108.68, which is very nice to start the season. Weirdly enough, Timmy, who also got 108.72. Timmy, we were 0.4 points off each other.
Yeah, but Terry McLaurin decided to do nothing. Evan McPherson decided to do nothing.
Yeah, that's rough.
Cam Akers only did a little baby bit, but you can't do much when you got McCaffrey, Aaron Jones, and Tua on the other side absolutely going off when nobody expected
Dude,
them
they
to.
went crazy. McCaffrey scored 26 points, Aaron Jones 26, 27.
So in my other league, I somehow got McCaffrey and Eckler.
Ooh.
Oh, in the boys' league.
Yeah. I had the back-to-back picks, and nobody had drafted a running back. Yeah, I destroyed my opponent. It was insane because Eckler got 25 or something, and then Christian McCaffrey got 26. So
yeah,
he got me like 50 points total.
Looks like Lamar Jackson.
Behind left Tyler Allgeier and Zay Flowers on the bench.
Oh, they did well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what happened?
I left Calvin Ridley on the bench, and he scored 25.
Oh, that was a mistake. Brendan, what happened to Lamar Jackson?
I don't even want to talk about it. All my players just decided not to play. Antonio Gibson just decided not to run.
Except from Stephon Diggs.
Fumble like 4.
He played well.
Well, yeah, Stephon Diggs, but everybody else. Graham Gano, one of like the better kickers in the league.
What in the world? Dude, your opponent.
Points.
Okay,
no,
so
I don't know how he won.
Your opponent's defense. So the Pittsburgh Steelers got 3 points for defense.
Pittsburgh sucks.
Dallas got 35 points.
Yeah,
on defense.
Yep, that's because the Giants suck.
Dude, that is crazy.
Can we just talk about how bad the New York Giants looked? New York Giants might be the worst team in the NFL. And
nobody's going to argue.
The Giants are my least favorite team, and they always will be.
No, Ravens are worse.
No. Bro,
Boo Ravens.
No problem with the Ravens.
Other than Mark Andrews.
I hate the Giants. They're actually so annoying.
What about the Jets?
The Jets? There's nothing wrong with the Jets.
No,
they're just kind of there.
The Jets fans are almost as miserable as we are, so we have solidarity with them.
No, they're more miserable.
One thing I will say about the Aaron Rodgers thing, that really reminded me of Ryan Fitzpatrick coming in and getting hurt in the first game.
Yeah.
Okay, I hate to say this, but he kind of pulled a Brett Favre. Because if he retires and then comes out of retirement,
Tom Brady.
I mean, Brett Favre didn't Brett Favre get hurt with the Jets?
Yeah.
Or something? Or did he just retire?
And he went to the Jets. No, and then he was on the Vikings after that, right?
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins this year. Kirk Cousins is going to leave the Vikings, and then Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Vikings. Kirk Cousins comes back to DC.
No, I really don't want Kirk Cousins back.
All right.
Kirk Cousins could do a better job than what Howell did yesterday, or Sunday.
Yeah.
No, he couldn't because he can't move.
Kirk Cousins would just chuck it 5 yards down the field every time we'd sustain a drive at least.
I guess so, but Kirk Cousins would never come back.
Yeah, I doubt it, but we can dream. We are Skins fans. We've been dreaming our whole lives.
Yeah. All right. I have a bit of college football to talk about before we're here for an hour. So, all right, Penn State. My boys over there, Nittany Lions, never disappoint me, not once. They absolutely blast Delaware 7-63. Wow. Great performance from Drew Aller, 22 out of 26 passes, 204 yards and 1 touchdown. But the real star of the show was Nick Singleton, 47 yards. I think he's a running back. I could be wrong. 47 yards and 3 touchdowns. Great game, great week. Thank you very much, Nittany Lions.
JMU pulled off the upset and beat Virginia. Holy moly.
It was a very close game, to be fair. Came down right to the last quarter with JMU scoring 12.
I did not expect that one.
That was a good game.
Because didn't JMU just become D1 a couple years ago?
They moved up to FBS last season.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good
they
game.
lost to Purdue. I forgot the score.
I'm not.
It was 24-17 that one.
I'm not disappointed.
Wait, Timmy, are you a VT fan?
Yeah, I historically like Tech. These days, I'm on the Maryland train because that's the college I want to go to. But Tech was
which one? Wait, what's Maryland? The Maryland Terps?
Terrapins, yeah.
Terrapins.
The Terps ended up slugging the Charlotte 49ers 38-20. And this Friday, they'll be playing Virginia. I think that's going to be a high-octane game.
Yeah. Oh, college football is always crazy.
Well,
We're having games that go 7-63.
But you do have a Florida State is back in contention.
Yeah.
People saying Florida State's good now. Michigan's number 2, Georgia number 1. We're going Georgia, Michigan, Florida State, Texas, USC, Ohio State, Penn State, Washington, Notre Dame, and Alabama. Tennessee, Utah, Oregon, LSU, Kansas State, Oregon State, Mississippi, Colorado, Oklahoma, UNC, Duke, Miami, Washington State, UCLA, and Iowa. So that's the AP poll. Man, you know what would have been nice if we just put these quick rankings on the actual show and not tanked our viewership 2 years ago? Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, those were still pretty good, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right. If that's all the comments. Wait, how did Virginia Tech do?
I know.
They ended up losing.
I didn't watch the game. Yeah, they lost to Purdue.
Oh.
I was kind of upset about.
Well, that's all you need to know there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care what this chat says. Skippy, you're going to try to tell a joke.
No.
Why? Has Brendan finally broken your spirit?
You know what, Brendan, you have truly broken me.
I have. I've broken everybody that's trying to tell a joke.
Brendan's the destroyer of humor. we don't talk about that one time. All right, Dad. Well, let me pull up one. You only get one. Then we're moving on. Timmy.
What?
What cars do sheep drive?
What?
Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about cars, shall we?
That's so stupid.
Well, I got one. Why couldn't you hear the pterodactyl going to the bathroom?
Why?
Because the P is silent.
Oh.
Is pterodactyl spelled with a P?
Yeah.
Is it?
I did not know that.
Well, you do now.
Well, there you go.
How is pterodactyl spelled with stupid?
That's the same thing okay, I do have a spelling rant right here. You know the word adjective?
Mm-hmm.
I would have gotten 100 on that, 3rd or 4th grade spelling test. But the word adjective had to come along and have a C in it. So I was stuck with a 95 and not a 100.
Oh,
Because that stupid word has a C in it.
what a shame. That is a shame to me. Oh, also, yeah, so it's spelled
You know what else has a C in it?
P-T-R-O-G-A-T-T-Y.
Do you want to know
Oh,
what else
what?
has a C in it?
NASCAR?
NASCAR. Let's talk about NASCAR.
How about
We're on the
that?
same wavelength.
So we do have
That was my Skippy impression.
But yeah, you have Parker Kligerman making it into the Xfinity Series playoffs after John Nemechek ended up getting the win there. And what happened in the truck race? I don't even remember. I don't even care. You
Why
had
asking me?
a wild NASCAR Cup Series race that I watched none of and ended up only listening to the last 10 laps on the radio. And you had, from what it sounds like, a lot of back and forth racing. You had a 3-wide fight for the white flag. And coming to the end, Tyler Reddick ended up taking the lead, holding off a hard-charging Denny Hamlin. And Tyler Reddick clinches his way into the round of 12. Chase Elliott and Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson butted heads again. This is really starting to look like another Jimmy Johnson versus Jeff Gordon kind of teammate rivalry looking thing, where they kind of doored each other in the pits. Kind of costing both of them a chance of the win because Elliott was running 3rd at the time. He ended up coming home 6th. So it's good to see the 9 getting that season kind of salvaged. Maybe they can finish 17th in the regular season standings, which is the highest they can mathematically finish. They're still in the hunt for the Owners' Championship, to where the number can win, but the driver can't.
Yeah.
Because the way the things worked in the good old days, drivers didn't drive every race. They had different drivers running most weeks. And they run for the Owners' Championship, and whichever car number had the most points won the championship.
Huh.
And it's the same way it works now, which is the car number can win the championship, but the driver can't, because Elliott missed a couple races, but the guys who filled in for him did decently enough to where they kind of gained some of those points that Elliott lost. So that 9 car is in the playoffs, but Elliott, the driver, is not. So it's kind of confusing.
Interesting.
But yeah, they go off to Bristol this Saturday, and Ellie's got a nice looking car. And Mountain Dew is back on the number 31 colleague car. I will send you gentlemen a picture of it because
wasn't that the original reason why you chose Elliott?
Yeah, and then because there was the good old Mountain Dew car.
But Mountain Dew.
But yeah, I will send you fine gentlemen this picture. I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but look at that.
Whoa!
That's nice. Mountain Dew is back.
Nice.
It's a shame it's not on a number 9 car, but at least it's with the Chevy team. So
there you go.
Bring on Bristol next weekend.
That was
it's going to be chaotic.
That picture was truly life-changing. Been inspired.
Absolutely.
Deep down.
And that's all we got for NASCAR this week. How was life in the baseball scene?
Painful. Very painful. Final week of the season for the Fred Nats. Was not great. Not gonna lie to you. We won 4 out of 6 against the Del Mar Shorebirds, but it simply was not enough. They ended with a 65 to 63 season record, which isn't actually that terrible. But we did just miss the playoffs, so that's the end of the Fred Nats this year. Very, very, very cool. Thank you. See you next year, bud.
Did we talk about that I played on the field?
Yeah, we
did talk about it.
We never went in depth of it.
That's fine.
No, but Brendan got to play the Fred Nats this year.
Yeah.
The only time they ever won. Sure. Give us your review.
I'll give you a quick gist. The field is AstroTurf.
Yeah. Well, me and Timmy have been on it.
Yeah, it's nice. The batting cages are pretty nice.
What's it like getting hit by a pitch on a minor league field?
It's pretty interesting, honestly. I I stole home. That was cool.
I saw
Nice.
that.
Second,
That was
third, and home. And
There
yeah,
you go.
it's pretty
proud
cool.
of you. We are proud
Beautiful.
of you. But
This
Oh, we won the
man.
championship game.
yeah,
So
Yeah, that's pretty important.
if you stole 3 bases, then of course you won.
Oh, you stole 3 bases? Nice. There you go.
But yeah, what's up in the world of the Big Nats?
Big Nets. All right. Fortunately, it is not over for the Big Nets just yet. Started with a 2-game series against the Dodgers, where we lost one, we won one. Was what it was. Then we headed over to the Dodgers. Had another pretty mid series. Took 1 out of 3. Current record 65-79. Who cares anymore? We're not gonna make the
Wait.
playoffs.
Something got messed up. It was the Pirates that they're going on and playing right now.
They're having a series against the Pirates right now, as we're recording this on the 12th.
Yeah, they played the Mets and then the Dodgers.
Right.
But
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
then the
Yeah.
Dirty Bird Baltimore Orioles, they swept the
Why do you guys call yourselves the Dirty Birds before we get into how they did?
I don't know. I just call them the Dirty Birds. I don't know
Is
because
that a fan thing or is that just a you thing?
I think it's just a me thing, honestly.
No. Okay, carry on.
But yeah, the good old O's end up sweeping the Angels, taking 2 of 3 in the
Oh.
Red Sox, which included a 13-12 slugfest. Honestly, one of the weirdest games I've ever seen. It's always whenever the Orioles play the Red Sox, you're gonna get some weird games.
Yeah.
And then, as of yet, they are tied 1-1 in a series with the Cardinals. They won 11-5 last night, and then they lost 5-2 tonight. The tiebreaker game will be tomorrow, and then comes up the monumentally massive series with the Rays, which honestly is going to decide the division at this point.
Yeah.
And the only thing giving me hope in this series is that it's in Camden Yards, and that stadium is going to be rocking. Because we have not seen the Orioles playing meaningful baseball in September in a long time. And
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
There you go.
But yeah, as I sit right now, the Orioles are, I don't know if this is updated yet, but they are 91-53.
Oh, okay.
They
That's
are
very nice.
2.5 games up on the Rays, and they're like 3 games back of the Braves for the best team in all of baseball. So if they can beat the Rays in this series, that'll be the sucker punch to clinch this division, because the games coming up are not that hard after that. You got the Astros, which might be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Then they're playing against Cleveland. They got a 2-game set with the Nationals, and then another 4-game set with the Red Sox, which should be wild in its own right. But I think the Orioles have what it takes. It's crunch time in Baltimore, and that time is now.
Amen, brother. Well, while you're talking about your 93 and whatever records, we're going over to a nice 66-78. Pittsburgh Pirates, baby. Bucks did just okay this week. 3 games versus the Brewers, ended up taking 2 and 3. Then we got a game against. Then we lost the game that we earned with another 3-game series with the Braves, 1 and 3. 66-78. Better than the Nets. No shot of playoffs. Doesn't matter. Let's talk about a couple potatoes, shall we? All right,
Yeah,
I got a couple
one of those
things.
is
All right, so I have some fun little stats for you from Brandon's favorite team, the New York Giants.
Ew.
Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. All right. So listen, in the entire history of the NFL, no team has ever lost 40-0 or worse, lost the sack battle 7-0 or worse, lost a turnover battle 3-0 or worse, had blocked a field goal returned for had a blocked field goal return for a touchdown, or threw a pick six in a single season. The Giants did all of that I just listed in a single game. So that means the Giants threw a pick six, had a blocked field goal, returned for a touchdown, lost the turnover battle for your Warriors, lost the sack battle 7-0 Warriors, and lost 40-0. Yeah, Giants.
You saw
Watch out. Look, we have to deal with that Dallas defense twice this year, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, we'll enjoy this while it's
rest
fun.
in peace.
We'll enjoy it until
This
we
is
have to
true.
deal with it.
We're gonna win every single division game.
Cap. That's not happening.
All right. Rom to the week. Whoever ended Aaron Rodgers' career in just the first drive. We don't like you.
Look,
If
it probably
you're watching
look,
this,
look,
Mr. Football
look,
Man.
It was
Look.
the guy who sacked him, right?
Probably.
Look, hold on. What I will say is this was not an intentional thing.
Well, yeah.
No, undoubtedly it wasn't.
Look, because a lot of Redskins fans in the 80s and 90s hated on Lawrence. All right, but yeah, a lot of you can cut that out. Are you able to cut that out?
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of Redskins fans hated on Lawrence Taylor after Taylor was the one who sacked Joe Theismann and ended up breaking his leg, ending his career. But what a lot of people forget is that Lawrence Taylor was the first one who waved over the medical staff and said to get the hell over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to give this guy the benefit of the doubt because this guy is probably hurting a lot. Thinking I might have just ended the career of a Hall of Famer.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but if I was that guy, I would be feeling really crappy right now.
Probably. Yeah.
But yeah, what else is going on?
I have a cool shirt to show you guys. It's like a
Here's
classic
cool
rock.
shirt.
It has almost every single classic rock band on this shirt
Oh.
that you can think of.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much
wow.
everything.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
It has Van Halen, Guns N' Roses,
Wait.
Led Zeppelin,
Van Halen.
Def Leppard, Deep Purple,
Nice.
Aerosmith, pretty much everything. The
So
Rolling
it's your
Stones, the
dad rock.
Beatles, the Who,
It's if you listen to Last
Metallica, Quiet
episode,
Riot,
it's your butt rock shirt.
pretty much.
That's
Pretty
not
much
butt
everything.
rock, that's dad rock.
This is classic. This is classic rock.
Maybe I wasn't listening close enough.
I also have a
Perfect.
Billy Joel shirt with all of his albums.
Nice.
nice.
I have
Cool
a Taylor
too.
Swift shirt with all her albums that I paid $40 for at a concert.
Whoa. Whoa. It's crazy.
And while we're talking about classic stuff, the classic song of the week
Yeah, what's your classic song of the week?
is The Letter by the Box Tops. It's a great song.
Oh. Okay.
I
Nice.
cannot say that I've heard of that. So we are
Trust
going to
me,
have
like
to...
it was on my story the other day. Very catchy song.
Nice.
We're going to have
Alright,
to...
before we do country, I guess I'll do my silly goose leak. Song, whatever it is.
Mighty Hunker.
Huey Lewis in the News, Hip to Be Square.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's respectable, I will say. Well, you guys have gotten me beat. I have not decided my album of the week. So
Oh.
we're going to go back a little bit.
Going
By
back
a little
in time.
bit, I mean a lot bit. We're going... You know where we're going to February 4th, 1977. We're going Fleetwood Mac.
Goodness.
Rumors, yeah. I know exactly what I'm saying.
Nice.
Right, you said 1977.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, I love that album. I've been working on one of those songs here for a long time. When I first picked up
Is
a
that
guitar...
Secondhand News?
No, Never Going Back Again.
Oh,
And
okay, nice.
That's one that I've been working on for years and still have not gotten. For any guitarists out there, you know how much of a pain in the hind end that song is. Travis picking is indeed a not very fun tactic.
This is true.
You know, it is
All
a
right.
fun tactic, though, is analyzing the country charts, as we do have Cody Johnson's The Painter
What a segue.
re-entering the charts at number 40. You have Carrie Underwood's Out of That Truck moving up a spot, number 39. Gabby Barrett's Glory Days re-entering at 38. Burn It Down by Parker McCollum debuting at number 37. Funny story about that song, actually. I was trying to listen to Burn It Down by Linkin Park, and that song comes on, and I'm like, hey, this ain't Linkin Park. I like Parker McCollum because Handle on You is like really good. And yeah, good to see that song making moves. Truck Bed, Hardy, re-enters the charts number 36. We Don't Fight Anymore, Carly Pierce and Chris Stapleton moving up 4 spots, number 35. Brian Kelly's See You Next Summer, also up 4 spots, number 34. Warren Zeter's Pretty Little Poison up 3 spots, number 33. He was in that I wouldn't say a TikTok scene, but you remember Ride the Lightning? You remember that song?
I don't think so.
I'll send it to you. You'd probably remember it.
Probably.
Fearless by Jackson Dean up 5 spots, number 32. Nate Smith, World on Fire up 4 spots, 31.
Seems like most things moved up.
Yeah, because you have a lot of stuff dropping down. Chris Stapleton's White Horse up 4 spots, number 30. Then number 29, Connor Smith's Creek Will Rise. I haven't heard that one yet. Neither have I heard Chase Beckham's 23 in the number 28 spot. Nobody's Nobody by Brothers Osborne. I heard that song when it came out. Up 2 spots, number 29. Different round here, Riley Green featuring Luke Combs. Up 4 spots. I heard that song live last summer when I went to see Luke Bryan. Riley Green was opening for him. And I don't know, that was the one song that stuck out that I really liked. Light on in the Kitchen, Ashley McBride, nothing special there. Mitchell Tenpenny's We Got History, also nothing much there. George Burge, Mine on You, that's a good one. Chris Jansen's All I Need Is You, up 2 spots. Dan Shay, Save Me the Trouble. I'm not
the trouble listening to that song.
Save Me the Trouble for listening to Dan and Shay in the past 4 years. Kelsey Ballerini's If You Go Down, I'm Going Down Too, up 2 spots, number 20. Morgan Wallen's Think About Me, it looks like it's our biggest jumper of the week, moving up 6 spots, number 19. Dylan Scott's Can't Have Mine, up 2 spots, number 18. I really like that one. I think that one's really sweet. Stars Like Confetti by Dustin Lynch. I don't know, it kind of seems like Party Mode Part 2, but less fun.
Yeah.
I like Party Mode.
He's pretty good last time, if my mind's working correctly.
I heard that song. I forgot that song existed until I saw that album cover. I'm like, I haven't listened to Party Mode in a long time. I was into that song. Standing Room Only, Tim McGraw, up 2 spots, number 16. Drink a Bye, Cole Swindell, up a spot, number 15. Okay, one thing I did see with Cole Swindell is, did you see this thing on Instagram? He did a cover of Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. I thought that was kind of cool.
No, I didn't see that. Huh.
I was all over that song this summer, and then seeing that again, I was like, dang, nice. Everything I Love, Luke Bryan's But I Got a Beer in My Hand, 14. Morgan Wallen's Everything I Love at 13. God Gave Me a Girl, Russell Dickerson, number 12. Tried That in Small Town, moves up to number 11. Watermelon Moonshine is up a spot to number 10. And, hold on. There was a thought I had. What was it ripping off? That I texted you about this.
Oh,
it reminds me of That's What I Like About That's What I Love About Sunday by Craig Morgan.
Yeah.
If you listen to those two songs back to back, you could tell the difference, but you can tell that there is a heavy inspiration on that one. Your Heart or Mine, John Party, down 5 spots, number 9. I actually listened to that song in the car today. Girl in Mine, probably up 2 spots, number 8. Religiously, Bailey Zimmerman, up 2 spots, number 7. That song is getting carried by TikTok these days. Angels Don't Always Have Wings, Thomas Rhett, up to number 6. Last Night, hanging on at number 5. You have Kane Brown's Bury Me in Georgia, up 2 spots, number 4. I'm honestly not a fan of that song. I don't know why.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. I just never... it's too boom clappy for me. If you get that vibe.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I like the boom clap vibe, but not if it's in a country song. If you're gonna go one way, go one way. You can't do both. I don't know.
Mhm.
Only I don't know. Trying to get both of those is very rarely done right, but I feel like I don't know. Jelly Rolls Need a Favor
Okay.
is down 2 spots, number 3. And if you're taking a look at the top of these charts, Luke Combs has the top 2 spots with Fast Car at number 2 and Love You Anyway at number 1.
He has. I mean,
Are these charts
he has a
doing everything
monopoly
they
right now, bro.
can to keep Fast Car off
That's
number
what I'm
1?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Luke Combs is just he's
Luke
everywhere.
Combs and Morgan Wallen kicking the country field in the behind right here. And you got a lot of new artists, a lot of people that I frankly have never heard of.
All right.
Which is partially me not following it as heavily as I used to. And partially just a lot of new names just coming up out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Which I would say is kind of a good thing. And we already got our good old albums of the week, songs of the week, that whole shebang. And anything else we want to cover this week before we wrap things up and call it a night?
I'm pretty sure we're good.
All right.
Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening, of course. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Keep on honking.